Yeah, my wife actually gets a little bit annoyed because I'm just always just staring at the plants. But yeah, it used to be like that for tree work, just staring up into the trees, wondering where I'd put my rope and how I'd climb around the tree. And now it's kind of nice because it's extended it and I look at everything, which is good. Yeah, but yeah, a little bit distracted. So elm's pretty cool. Elm's actually been the best one so far. So we used the young seed pods, the seed discs in spring. And then once the seed discs are gone, we used the young leaves of a few different varieties of elm. What's interesting with elm, you can always tell that it's an elm. They've got quite a normal shaped leaf. You see here that it's not symmetric. So all you've got to do is find out the Latin name, and then I just look it up on Plants for Future webpage, and you get a really good idea of not just if it's edible, but what parts of it are edible. There's kahikateas in there. There's a nice one up here. I'm just keeping an eye on the berries. They're kind of big cool. You can see the berries starting to ripen here. It's a really good year for kahikatea. You can even nibble on one now. Tastes kind of that classic piney sort of taste to them. Just pick the ones that you would want to eat, and when they feel that little bit of softness, then good to go. You tried kawa berries? So you can see here that one I'd say is ripe enough. This one, he's starting to turn yellow, so you could pick him already and just leave him in a bowl and he'll ripen up overnight. About it. It's a bit of a big project there. I'll cut one open for you. And that's what you want, that goo. It's the seeds and the kind of a slime. Yeah, definitely. So, I would agree that foragers can come at it from all different angles. A lot of people are coming at it from a medicinal point of view, or just for their own cooking, but I think for a restaurant, it's coming at it again from a completely different angle. It doesn't necessarily have to be so palatable because the chef has the abilities to manipulate the flavours. So yeah, for sure, it's a different way of looking at it. I would say 50-50 is a restaurant that does a lot of experimental creations. Helen, the chef there, very passionate about her work. She's making really unique combinations. It's really a real experience for people to go dining there.
I've almost finished processing the elderberries that you've got, so I'll do that later today. Yeah. And then I just got to squeeze out all my ice plant. And I think I quite like this. I think food should be approachable and conjure up your memories and that you have an adventure. So yes, I might be using some really weird stuff, but I never want to get it so weird. You might look at a menu of another restaurant, you'll be like, I have no idea how that tastes. Selection of ingredients. I never want to get that weird. I want you to be able to read it off the page and go, there's something about that I really want to get into. So that's using the interesting and unique and unusual products from Mike especially to showcase local and bring an interesting accent to something that is still classically delicious and approachable. What I'm seeing with foraging and using ingredients out of people's gardens, out of my regular customers, and they bring them in, and then I transform them into something else, we're creating kind of hyperlocal. by that, especially with the foraging thing, like with what Mike's doing. We've just shown you Taupara from Rangiora Road, and you know that street, and you've walked down it, and you've got a feeling about being on that street in the summer days, and that all connects up now with the feeling when you eat your sorbet, with that experience, and tapping into like those kind of history. So by creating this hyperlocal, I think we want it because we're looking for that sense of community, which we're lost, because we're just floating around in this orbit of everything is available to me all at once. I can be talking to this person, this person, this person, but not really making any kind of real connection to what's here right now. So for me, the foraging things brings us back to here. It brings us back right in the moment of where we are. And therefore that slows you down. And especially in my restaurant, there's nothing on the walls, there's nothing like that. It's only about the food. Everything I do is to draw you more and more into that dish and hopefully bring you more and more feelings that are beyond just what you're tasting. Now that you know where the taupara is from, you're now going to talk to hopefully someone really cool that you're having a romantic dinner with and go, I went down that road and I was with blah blah and we did this, and it was a perfect extension of the dish, now bringing it right back into your world. That's for you, and almost creates that environment where you now own the dish, because that dish is now tied up with your memories. And I think that that's something really special in the way that we're losing our one-on-one connection so much.
One thing that's really nice about foraging is that you're getting plants that are all around you that you've maybe seen 1,000 times and trying them out, and then and really realising that there's something there and it's something unusual. There's some really intense flavours that you've just never tried before. You've never tasted anything like it before, but you've seen it 1,000 times in your garden. Some plants, it's not just the berries that you're going to eat. You can eat the young shoots and then the young leaves, or the flowers, or the pollen, or the seeds, or the bark, and just to slowly realise as the season goes how cool this plant is, and how versatile it is. I really enjoy getting out to different environments. So one day I'll get out to, I'll head down the beach. I'm amazed what grows down the beach. I'll head up into the hills, into the bush. I'll go out to someone's lifestyle block. I'll go along the river, and just in one day get out to all these different environments and just see what nature's up to today. Yeah, I really like that. So yeah, sure, of course. Go out there and have a look around, for sure. Yeah.